Um, just, it was, what, 6 weeks ago now that you found this
Yes.
title problem. Where are we at now in Ingham County?
We have submitted our documents to we've submitted our documents to the Attorney General's office and to the FBI. We're working with other counties to do that, and they are investigating. So in terms of where we are in terms of the investigation, I guess it's a better question for the Attorney General's office, so they are keeping in contact with us. And I do believe that they're taking it very seriously. In terms of the MERS cases, we are working with specifically Daly & Associates has offered some help to our citizens, so we're using them on some eviction cases. Obviously, they would be overwhelmed if they took all of our cases, so we're also now doing this contract with Legal Aid. And anybody else who would like to take some free cases, we'd be happy to have them take them as well. But we are finding now a new group of documents to go through, which is MERS assignments. Because if MERS can't assign the mortgage, then the assignment the future foreclosure was based on is also invalid, which just came up down from the courts today. So it's a constant changing, and we keep finding more and more some fraud, but also abuse of the system.
Okay. Obviously, you all just took this first step in getting the approval for the money to pay for an attorney at Legal Aid.
Yes.
When do you expect that approved? And
next Tuesday.
Okay.
That is when the actual Board of Commissioners will actually approve the final funding, and I think we did pretty good today. You don't always expect unanimous vote, so that was good. So I'm pretty sure we'll have it pass the board, and we'll be sending letters out immediately. And we're also going to do publicity to actually the Legal Aid's 1-800 number to actually get people to call. We'd like to do it right after actually we get signed, but not too much beforehand, only because we don't want them being flooded with calls and they don't have anybody to actually send people to.
Yeah.
But it does take some intake time.
Sure.
So what we hope to do is publicize it right after they get the contract, and therefore they can do the intakes, and the attorney will come in and be able to start on the ground running.
Okay. And the resolution said that there were about over 400 cases dealing with the MERS system alone.
In the MERS alone, and that's only in the last 2 years.
Okay.
There are the class action suit actually is going back 6 years now.
Okay.
So we're in the process of also calling our system for MERS foreclosures for those 4 years previous to the last 2.
Okay. Now, on top of that, you also, we know that Orleans has been implicated in some of these robo-signing. Now, this resolution didn't make any mention about robo-signing cases. Will those cases be able to be dealt with?
Yeah.
Okay.
DocX cases are specifically going to be taken by the people at Legal Aid. There is no class action lawsuit against DocX at this point. Again, if there are any enterprising attorneys out there, we'd love to look at these cases. That being said, DocX doesn't exist any longer, so there's not a whole lot of money. So they have to go after the banks themselves that actually were part of this, which is a little more difficult, I guess. So we need individual citizens to be working on those. And we've already had citizens that we've worked with in my office that have gotten modifications based on attorney work that's been done. So I do think that the banks are starting to realize that if somebody has an attorney and they're in one of these situations, they better make a deal fast.
I'm going to put this on hold for a minute.